Hey guys! Welcome to my vlog. My very ever first... Ano ba yun? My first ever vlog. Ano ba? May cat. Sorry. Yung puso ko talaga ang gulo. So yun. Hey guys! Welcome to my vlog. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is my very first vlog, or at least my very first attempt at vlogging. I'm Earl, and I'm your PlanTito. So this vlog is going to be all about plants. Now, why did I decide on getting or doing a vlog about plants? It's been a while since I've been thinking about making my own vlog. I just thought, hey, it would make more sense if I do a vlog about plants. So I went onto YouTube, tried to search for plant vloggers. I saw a lot. Most of them, though, are from the US. And then I tried to search for local Pinoy vloggers who are vlogging about plants. There aren't too many of them. So I thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to, as we say in marketing, because that's what I do. I'm a digital marketing manager. You're trying to fulfill a need. And I guess that's it. That's part of the reasons why I considered doing a plant vlog. And more than that, plants have been a big part of my life. Growing up, I've been surrounded with lots of plants kasi my dad is a landscaper and siguro I got exposed to it at such an early age that I've taken interest to it. Not so much before when I was young kasi syempre when you're young, you're just interested in playing around and doing fun things. And then during ECQ, that's when my love for plants really started to, as in plant language, bloom, kumbaga. So yun, I started collecting plants when I moved to this new place about a year ago, or almost a year ago. Because in my previous place, there was no light at all. I attempted to raise plants there, and then it failed kasi wala akong natural light. And now that this place is so much, it's bigger, it can accommodate more plants, and at the same time, my windows are facing both east and west. Kaya, well, I thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to really get into plants. And I live very near one of my favorite places in the entire world, Quezon Memorial Circle. Kung sisipagin ako, kaya siyang lakarin. For my place, it's just about 15 to 20 minutes na walk. So yun, and then during community quarantine, I thought, hey, this place could really use some brightening up kasi nga, almost every day I'm here 24/7. I only go out for groceries. I thought plants would be a great idea. Since I've been talking about sprucing up the entire place, might as well take you into a very quick tour of my house. Yeah, kakala mo established na vlogger. But I just want to share with you the things that I've come up with especially during ECQ kasi nga, I felt that it was very productive. It was something that I could be proud of. I chose all of these plants. I hunted for them. I made tawad sa mga sellers. I'm just gonna take a quick tour. This won't take too long kasi nga I live alone in a studio. It's not so big. It's about 22 square meters. So you'll imagine na siguro for some of you, this is just the size of your own bedroom. In my case, I call it home. And so now I'm going to show you my home. So let's get started on this house tour. And just as in every house tour, it starts by the door. And in this case, this is outside of the door. This is the only outdoor space I have. But I can't have plants there except for this hanging sad little cactus for my very first batch. Just fine. And this little guy, it's really nice and big and green and bushy. I just don't know what its name is. I've been trying to look it up. I can't remember. So let's go inside. When you open the door, this is what you see. This is what welcomes you. My cat, si Girly May. Say hi to her. She's in heat right now and away bati kami. And ito na yun. This is my entire unit. This is my entire 22 square meter unit. It's not much, but there's a lot of plants. So, ang makikita mo agad is the couch. This is my living room area. And, oops, sorry. I forgot I was wearing boxers. Then by the door, these are the plants that will greet you. This giant monstera, which we'll get to earlier. And my very first pothos, which I will have to edit because terrible footage. Anyway, that's my first pothos from the very first batch. So long na. And right beside it is my monstera. This pala is my growing station. I'll get to that later. And then beside it is the monstera, one of two. which I'll have to adjust my lenses. I'm sorry kasi my phone is not cooperating at this time. And there, the video is so better now. Okay, so you can appreciate the plants more. It's not as grainy. So this is Monstera 1 of 2. Again, this used to be one plant, but I had to split it because it was too big for one pot. And as you can see, there's some damage, probably because of transport, but it's gonna be okay. Down here are my humidity plants. This one is a philodendron. I forget what its name is, but if it's a philodendron, I'll get it because it's my favorite plant. Its leaves are supposed to grow really big, so I can't wait for that to happen. This one is an Epipremnum pinnatum, or dragon's tail, one of many, which you'll see later. Because as if you've been following me on social media, I've been telling you this story about this vacant lot with these big rubber tree and these things grow. This one is my variegated Sansevieria over at the corner because it can tolerate low light. Same with this other Sansevieria, which I'm not really sure what its name is. And this one here is my Alocasia. It's struggling a little bit. Dalawa yung dahon niya before, but the first one already gave in. And this one is looking good. And this, though, is my rubber tree. I'm not sure what type of rubber tree it is, but it's looking really good. And I got it for a steal. Mura ko lang siya nakuha for my suke. Kasi it was being disregarded and it was the last thing, so I bought it na. And it's looking really good. And I'm going to propagate this soon for a propagation video, which we'll be doing soon, once we get there. Then this one here is a Dusty Miller. I'm not too familiar about this plant, but when I saw it, when I was walking around Farmer's Garden in Cubao, I saw it and it just caught my eye and, well, I just bought it. It's looking okay. The lighter leaves at the top mean it's healthy. The darker leaves below are indicators it's not doing well. And this is a Homolamina, but before that, my cat. This is an Homolamina. And this actually came from one plant which I split into 3. I got it for my suke and it was a really good deal. And there's 2 others which I'll show you later. It's looking really good. And this is my Monstera Deliciosa. It's looking so cute. It's a baby. And I'm hoping it'll grow really well in the future. This will serve as my insurance Monstera kasi mas mura siya. And this here by the window, sorry, I have my curtains down. This is another philodendron, and it's really big. I'm sorry, again, I don't know what type of philodendron it is. But again, if it's a philodendron, I'll get it. It was being disregarded by my seller, but it's looking good. This one here is a variegated Stingray Alocasia. Stingray because it has this nakalawit thing right here. Kaya mukha siyang stingray. Kaya ganun. And it's looking really beautiful. And we have a new leaf coming up, so I'm excited for it to unfurl. This one is the bane of my existence as a PlanTito, a Calathea. I am not a fan of these plants. They're really beautiful, but they're so hard to take care of, and they're super bitchy nila. And this one used to be so full, lots of leaves, but it has lost a lot of them, and now they're struggling. So I'm not really hopeful for this, but it's just gonna be there. That's my shoe rack. And this is my sun station because this is the east-facing window, so they get a lot of great, healthy morning sun. So whenever a plant needs recovery, I put it there. This one is another Epipremnum pinnatum, my first cutting that I got from that empty lot. And it's looking really good. It's been with me for almost a month now. And it's in water. You just can't see the roots because the jar is also variegated. If you can put it that way. Then right in front is this Fiddly Fig Bambino. Now, the common misconception about the Bambino is that they stay very compact and small. Actually, that's not true. It's called a Bambino because the leaves stay small. Unlike your usual fiddly fig that can grow really big leaves, these guys, I think this will be just about the size of the leaves that they're gonna get. But they're gonna grow. They have the capability to grow tall. So yun yung common misconception about Bambino. And it looks really nice. I already lost 2 big fiddly figs before. I'm giving it another shot with this Bambino, so hopefully it's looking good. There's a new growth coming in. I've had this for a couple of weeks now. So we'll see how that goes. Right behind it is this beautiful Alocasia. I think it's called the Heart of Jesus. And it's looking really well. Except for the 3 smaller leaves down here. They're drooping, starting to yellow. But I'm not so worried because we have a lot of new growth coming in. So I'm not worried about those. See that over there at the back? Sorry, medyo nade-defocus, but yeah. Focus, 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 focus. There we go. That's one new leaf coming in. There's also another one up here that's already unfurling. See that? And there's this tiny little baby down here by the soil. So I'm not too nervous about this. I'm thinking this will still thrive. And these in front are my rubber tree cuttings, again from that vacant lot. I'm doing an experiment. This one in the Starbucks cup is just pure water. I'm rooting it in pure water. This one has root growth hormone. So we'll see who thrives better. If both of them do good, then great. Then another alocasia, another pattern. I just don't know what you call the pattern. And what's really interesting about this is it has a flower. And when I peeked inside, you just can't see in the camera. I'm seeing some seeds. So hopefully I get to plant those seeds soon. This one, I'm not really sure what its name is. I've been trying to research it. I've asked my seller. Hindi ko lang talaga alam anong name niya. It's a yellow tree, and ang tricky part sa kanya, you don't know which ones are the healthy yellow leaves, which is supposedly the slightly greener yellow leaves, and these darker yellow leaves are the ones that aren't doing so good. So I guess they're gonna fall off soon. That's why they're there in the sunlight. This one is my Monstera adansonii. I've had this for a couple of months now, and it's not really doing good. I've placed it around. I've done several things to it. Now I'm putting it on a pole. It hasn't grown much. So I'm hoping this time with this new development, I repotted it, it'll do better. But I have a cutting there, which is not exactly rooting as well. So I still have an insurance in case, knock on wood, this guy doesn't make it. And right beside that is this leaf of a Sansevieria snake plant. I don't know what kind of variety. Unfortunately, I had to put it in water because when I was replanting my other Sansevieria, which you'll see later, this leaf broke off. But it's doing good. This one here is my fortune plant, a Dracena. This is from my very first batch of plants which I brought here in this new unit. It's looking really good. It used to be so small or not too many leaves. Now it's really nice and lush. But since I put it in the corner, I guess it's not getting enough sunlight. That's why you get those brown tips. So I'm going to do something about that. This is my workspace. This is where I do most of my work, my editing and all that. Above it is this shelf, which I made myself. That's why, pardon the poor construction. But it has this baby Sansevieria and these other pothos. This one is a jade pothos and the marble queen, another marble queen. That baby Sansevieria came from another dwarf Sansevieria that I have, which I'll show you later. And this one is growing. It used to be didn't do so well before, but now I think it's already acclimated to that spot. And right here is I love this plant, Scindapsus terubii. I got this earlier actually, and it completes my top 3 easy to care for plants and easy to grow, including pothos and philodendron. See that? Lots of roots, lots of new growth, so it's exciting. I want it to crawl all over the place. Going back to the living room, this is my, again, living/dining room table. That's where I eat. That's where I watch. That's my cat. That's where she also sleeps. This is my Dwarf Sansevieria and a cute Bulbasaur planter. Bulbasaur is my favorite plant. Another Epipremnum pinnatum. This one, though, is kind of different because the leaves haven't, hindi pa sila napunit, yung ganun. Hindi pa sila nagbukas. That's how they look like. But eventually, they look like this, yung usual Epipremnum pinnatum. So it's pretty cool. Then that's my couch, my Bulbasaur plushie. You'll see right there. It's so cute. He's just my favorite Pokemon of all time. And my cat, exploring the Epipremnum pinnatum or Dragon's Tail. She's in heat now, so away bati kami. Then that's Monstera number 1. Moving over to the left this is another philodendron, again from my suke. It wasn't doing really good. She disregarded it, so gave it to me at a really cheap price. So I'm trying to revive it. There's a new shoot growing, so that's looking very promising. This one is another Epipremnum pinnatum, which I planted directly in soil. I over-fertilized it, so you'll see these brown spots, which you'll also be seeing in some of my other plants because of the over-fertilization that I did before. This is a Saloom, Philodendron Saloom, which again is also another bane of mine. I've had 4. This is my 4th Saloom. This used to be very bushy, about 10 leaves. Now it's just 1 and struggling. I just can't keep them alive in this space. I don't know why. Maybe overwater, underwater. I'm really not sure. But that'll be the last one. This is Monstera number 2. This guy used to be together with that guy, but I split them. Kasi nga, too big. But however, this has more stress in it, as you'll see. Ang dami niyang punit. This guy is already yellowing, so I'm kind of freaking out. May pinutol na ako na part dyan, but the yellowing is spreading some more, so I'm not really looking... It's not looking great for this guy, but it's okay. I have my insurance baby Monstera. And you'll see down there are fruits, but this one is just not doing well. Same with the other one. It's starting to yellow as well. May pinunit na ako dyan na parts. See that part? Pinunit ko na. The rest of the leaf is okay. But the best looking leaf I have so far is this guy behind. Very little wear and tear. Looking almost immaculate. Or not really almost immaculate, but the shape it kept. It's really perfect. Except for the other guys. But it's okay. Again, I have insurance baby monstera right here. And I have some fruits. Okay, fruit footage. Dali, babakat na. Fruits there. So these guys are about 6 to 7 inches long. I'm waiting for them to grow to become about 10 inches because that's, I think, the size of a ripe monstera fruit. Hopefully it comes bearing seeds because the seeds are not so common here. It may be a big fruit, but very little seeds can come out of there. So I'm really hopeful so I can get more seedlings coming in the future. So I'll give it another month or two before I harvest them. Then here's my home entertainment system. That's my TV where I watch my plant vlogs. And my Tito amplifier, my Tito speakers. And up here is a spider plant. I've already pruned this guy. I already cut off yung ibang mga bigger baby spider plants. I've repotted them. I'll show you later. Ito lang mga smaller, let them grow big. This one is a Dieffenbachia or a dump cane, which I found on the street while I was walking one Sunday morning. So I cut them off, put them all in water. There's 5 of them. This is 2. I'll show you the other 3 later. And it's sitting in water and doing pretty well. So I'm hopeful that eventually it'll root and I'll get new pots. I'll get them potted. This is a fern, which from the same suke seller, which I don't really know what type of fern. I'm still looking it up, and it's really good. Came from one plant, naging tatlo sila. So I was able to separate the 2 others. I'll show you the others later. Down here is another Epipremnum pinnatum in water. The leaves haven't unfurled yet. So, and it's actually looking pretty good. So, eventually, if it starts developing more roots, I might pot this in soil. Right here is a Dwarf Sansevieria. I think this is a jade variety. I'm just not sure. And it's looking really healthy. Dalawa sila dati kasi yung isa namatay because of meal bugs. But this one is looking really healthy. It's liking its cover pot or a cashpo as it's called. It's cute. And then down here is a Philodendron mayoi. I don't know. Latin kasi ang hirap i-pronounce. Look at those leaves. So unique, so great. But I did a mistake before. I wiped them on with VCO or virgin coconut oil. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for indoor plants. Kaya nag-yellow siya. Look at that. Yung isang leaf. And then the oldest leaf right there, I got it as ganyan na siya. May punit talaga. But still, I'm not worried because we're seeing new growth. This leaf is already unfurling. Look at that. And we have a new leaf growing in. So I'm pretty confident about its future with me. Commercial, sorry. Thankfully, we're going to have a part 2 of this launch video because the video footage of this houseplant tour was just way too long, way too many plants. So we have to do another video. So watch out for that. I hope that you appreciated my houseplant tour. My house tour of my plants. My plants tour. Something like that. Anyway. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And somehow siguro my main objective for doing this vlog. My main objective for doing this vlog is really just to share with everyone how beautiful plants can be, especially if you make them your own. I'm not saying that you make your own plants, but I'm saying that for one, buying them and owning them. And then for another, but my cat is so magulo. You just can't see. She's running around beside me. Anyway, yun. What my main objective really is to share the joy that plants give me. And I hope somehow by doing this plant tour, it somehow inspires you to, if you're not interested in plants yet, then hopefully that inspires you to get your very first indoor plant that you will really take care of. The next thing you know, it's just going to explode. Because right now I have like about more than 50 plants. So you can just imagine in the next coming months how much more I'm gonna get. Siguro we'll do an update. If you liked this video, I really hope that you did. And again, thank you for joining me. Hope you subscribe to my channel. You'll be one of my very first subscribers. So thank you so much. And hope you keep watching more. I'll be producing more videos soon. And again, anything and everything about plants. And if you have ideas that I can do a vlog on, then let me know. Comment section below. And again, hit like, subscribe. Ang generic nun, pero yeah, really, that would do so much help. Kasi, I'm telling you, I'm just starting out as a vlogger, and my setup is just so... It's a very starter kit type. I'm just recording... Ano ba? My cat. Sorry, yung pusa ko talaga ang gulo. Ang setup ko ngayon is like just weird. I'm filming using my phone because I don't have a camera yet, but eventually I'm planning to buy one, especially if this vlog grows. And if you guys support me, that will really help in getting me one step closer to buying my own camera so that it will look more professional. And yun, thank you so much and have a great day. This is your PlanTito. I'm PlanTito Earl, and see you again next time for my next video. Bye-bye.